That one's buried. That's a heavy tackle too. Oh, he's taking line. He's taking line. Goodness gracious. Hi y'all, good morning. We are about to have us a beautiful sunrise. Check out that skyline over there, man. Is that awesome or what? But we're gonna do some catfishing today, and I'm on my way to my spot right now, but I'm trolling. I've got some jigs out. I'm trying to pick us up some fresh bait on the way, try to get us some skipjack. Now I do have us some shad in the cooler. I went out and netted some yesterday afternoon, get us some fresh bait for today. But if we could get some skipjack, something with some substance, you know, the skipjack, they're very bloody, they're very oily, and possibly, since I'm be catching them on my way to where we're going to be set up at, I may be able to keep one alive, because they're not a very hardy fish, they die quickly, but I may be able to keep one alive long enough to put it down as a live bait up here potentially too. So anyway, I don't know if we'll get it or not, but I've got our lines out here trolling on our way up, and yeah, we'll get up here, get set up. I'll show you the baits, the rigs, and all that. Now hopefully we're going to catch us some fish today. Blues and flatheads are a possibility. My last session, which I filmed on the spot we're going to, got 3 flatheads and several blues. So I'm optimistic, y'all. Fingers crossed we're going to have us a good day. And if you're seeing this, good news, we are. Okay, folks, so let's get baited up. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get us any skipjack on the way up through here. Probably a waste of time to even try, but it's just been the worst year I can remember for skipjack around here. But I wanted to give it a shot, and we swung and we missed today. So let's get us a few shad put on here. I'm gonna be fishing with 4 rods, and gonna do a couple whole shad with some slits in them, and a couple of head slash really half the shad. These are all kind of in that 4 to 6 inch range on the shad here, so they're smaller, but that's unfortunately all I could get yesterday. We just gotta take what the river gives us, you know, and that's what it gave us yesterday. So I'm going to do a couple different setups here. We're going to have a couple light tackle rods and a couple heavy tackle rods. These light tackle rods, I'm going to get baited first. You can see really small hook. That's a number 1 size hook, 15-pound fluorocarbon here, on just a little downsized Carolina rig, little 2-ounce egg sinker there. And these are much lighter action rods here. These spinning rods I'm using compared to my signature series catfish rods that we're going to have on the back of the kayak. But I'm dropping these baits down 47 feet. We're here right in front of this big creek there in front of us, and this time of year, October, November, historically has done me well in this area. And my last catfishing session, I got several fish here, man. I mean, several. I had blues and flatheads. So the time of year is right. There's clearly some fish working through this area right now, and we're just going to offer them up as good a variety as we can. So this rig here, same as what I just showed you, with just a whole shad on this one. The last trip, the whole shad and I basically had some whole shad that I just cut the tail off of. Those were doing better than just the chunks of baits. So I'm going to at least start the trip now with a couple of the whole shad on here with just some slits in them. So there's those 2 rods. Now let me show you the heavier setup. Longtime viewers have seen these rods. These are my signature series Gollywhopper rods from Catfish Sumo, but much heavier setup. I've got 10-aught size hooks. I've got 80-pound leaders, 40-pound main lines. So these are way bigger setups. But I'm hoping our big fish today, assuming we get some, I'm hoping they come on the light tackle rods. I've really been enjoying that lately, just having some fun. I lost the last trip, man. I lost a big one. And you know, that's just how it goes when you fishing with light tackle. You're going to lose some, but boy, the ones you do catch, totally worthwhile. So I'm going to get this final bait on here. We'll have our cut shad on the left of the kayak. We'll have our whole shad on the right. And we're going to put in a few hours this morning. I'm going to fish till about lunchtime today. and just see what kind of fish work through here in the meantime. Last trip out, I'd actually got out later in the morning because it was so cold. It's a few degrees warmer this morning, although still colder than what I would like for dang sure. Y'all know me, man. I hate cold weather. We've barely into fall here and I'm already over it, but we just going to camp out here in front of this creek. We've got our lines down. We're essentially just baiting and waiting, if you will, and whatever fish work through here over the next 3, 4, 5 hours, we're going to catch them. We're set up in position here. I'll kind of show you on the map. You can see the way the contours run into this creek. Any fish that coming up the channel this way, we've got a little bit of flow pushing our scent down this way. So any fish working up the channel can lock in on our scent and come up. Any fish coming from this direction, what we're hoping is that they kind of follow the edge of the contour, and right here when they make the turn to come from this direction into this creek, they're going to run into our baits right here. So we're 47 feet deep. Our water temperature 69 degrees. It's hanging in there, even though we've had some nighttime temps that's been down the mid to high 30s lately. Our water temps are starting to fall, but we had an unusually warm fall overall up until really about this past week, and that's when the nighttime temperatures at least bottomed out, but we're still getting some warmer afternoon temps, so they're hanging in there. But anyhow, y'all, we're set up. We've got our baits down. Let's kick back and relax until these fish bite. Oh, front rod. Got one. Oh, okay. He got a little surge in him there. Light tackle goes down first. Not going to be a very big fish though, but getting us one on the board here. Getting the old skunk out, as they say. Get him up here, get him landed, and get number one in. I'll probably put down since we got that other rod over there with a whole, well, basically a half, 3/4 inch. I think I may put on just a head on this one when we get him rebaited here. Oh, don't get me all wet now. You tell this fish, don't get me wet. It's cold out here. That's fine for summertime activity, but not right now. You tell him for me. He won't listen to me. These fish, they don't like me. I put hooks in them all the time. Come here. I ain't using the net on you. Open up. Tell him to open his mouth. You know what? I'll get hold of that hook right there and we'll just pop that thing free. No, we won't need it. Boy, he's an ornery thing to be so small. There we go. Now, you get on out here. Think about how you've behaved today, fish. He ought to be embarrassed until he's represented his family and parents and all. Yeah, let's get... let's do a little bit smaller bait on this one since we do have bigger, well, I can't really say they're bigger, they're just small shad, but you know what I mean. For the size of the shad, they're a little bit bigger. So we'll try just to have another smaller option out there. We'll put that head bait on this one and send it back down. All right. Back down he goes. We got number one, y'all. That's encouraging. Some days that first fish never happens, so we at least got that one out of the way. Oh, that one's buried. That one's buried. That's a heavy tackle too. Oh, he's taking line. He's taking line. Goodness gracious, I can't get that dang rod out of the rod. Oh, buddy, we got a good one. Y'all, I have sat here a little while. Probably close to an hour now. Nothing going on, just occasional little tap. But we got us one on now that I believe is going to be worth the wait. Oh, buddy. All right. Business is picked up here, folks. That's oftentimes what it takes in places like this. You're logging hours. When you're anchor fishing on a place that you expect fish to move through, you don't know when they're going to move through. You just know they will. So the longer you can put in, the greater the likelihood you're going to get bit. And buddy, we got him. We got him right now. I'm confident it's a blue. I felt him rolling. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we got some flatheads today. Oh, buddy. This one's going to be much bigger than that first one we hooked. Worth the wait. I love places like this, really year round. I mean, there's never a bad time to fish in front of these creeks that feed into the main river channel. You're always going to have a chance. But especially in the spring and in the fall, fish are moving into them more frequently. They're feeding up as the days get shorter and the water temperatures start to drop. They move into these creeks and feed more frequently. This one here, we should be getting close. Oh, there's some bubbles coming up. Oh, I seen a tail. I saw a tail. I didn't see all of him, but I saw a tail. Come back over here, fish. Let's get a look at you. Where's he at? There he is. All right, man, that's a solid fish. that's a solid fish, man. Big upgrade over the first one. I've waited a while for this one, but he's an upgrade. Oh, buddy, all right. Here, I'll tell you what we'll do. I brought this net for the light tackle rods. We'll just go ahead and net this, and if I can get him over here and get him in it. If y'all's a good fishing buddy, you'd net this fish for me. Get in there, fish. There, we got him. Oh, we got him, man. Bring him up in. Nice, buddy. That's a solid fish. We'll take it. All right, y'all. Bust out the front camera mount for this one. It's a solid fun sizer. Fought above his weight class. I thought it was going to be bigger than what he turned out to be, but just a hard fighting fish, man. He had some energy with him today. But nice. It was good to get another bite. It's been a while. I've been sitting here, you know, get an occasional small fish come up and tug on the line or something, but no solid hookups before this one, other than that one little dink there, blue there earlier. But nice. Worth the wait. And this, see you, buddy. He gone. But this kind of time period on my last trip out was when I was getting the bulk of the action. It was kind of mid-morning, but I'd got a later start that day because it was so cold. So I said, you know, I'm gonna come out this morning. It's a little bit warmer. I used the warmer lightly. It was like 39, 40 degrees this morning. But I said, I'm gonna get out here at sunrise and just see if there's a bite going on first thing. You know, obviously there wasn't. And of course I wasted a little bit of time coming up through here trolling for skipjack, which, you know, it's been a tough year for skipjack. The entire year. I just really haven't been on them consistently at all. But oftentimes in the fall, you'll find these skipjack, they'll be kind of out in the channel in front of these creeks oftentimes. And so when I'm going spot to spot or launching and making my way to wherever I'm gonna be catfishing at, I'll oftentimes troll some jigs. And just little crappie jigs. You know, these are white and chartreuse there. Little crappie magnets. I'll troll those behind me, kind of in that 2.5, 3 mile an hour range, and pick off some skipjack on the way. But today, there wasn't nothing happening. I didn't see any. Didn't catch any, obviously. So I've just been rolling with the shad lately. The shad's at least pretty consistently available, and so. Unfortunately, though, the shad we've got are small. They're all in that 4 to 6 inch range, but we're making it work. So I'm gonna put another one on here. That was boy, it's been so long since I need to rebait everything at this point. I'm pretty sure that was the whole shad with just some slits in it as that sun pops out, and boy, that feels good on my face too as it pops up above the cloud. But we'll put another whole shad with some slits in it down there and drop it down. I'm gonna go ahead and just refresh everything here. That way we'll have new baits on all 4 rods. I got thumped right there. Oh, here we go. Light tackle rod. He thumped it, man. Okay. Oh, here we go. This is the one I wanted to get hit on. These 2 light tackle rods. I'm in my big kayak today, so I can easily fish 4 rods. So I got them 2 heavy tackle with me, but the light tackle is one I really wanted to get bit on today, and I hope we bust a big one on here. The last trip out, I got some fish on the light tackle, but my biggest fish, what I think was my biggest fish of the day, I fought it for a little while and just come unbuttoned somehow. But I busted a big one recently on a Chattanooga trip, and oh man, it was fun. Took like 16 minutes to land the fish. This one here ain't gonna be very big, but boy, he sure, when he first nailed it, man, he went kabonk. You ended up being a disappointment, fish. He says he can't help it. He's gonna try to get big someday if I'll let him go, and I do plan on letting him go here. I let these fish go. All the water out here where I fish is contaminated. You wouldn't dare want to eat nothing out here. The advisory's up everywhere about it. He gone. Okay, well that one there, I just had a head about, I don't know, probably the size of a quarter on there. Let's see, let's get this in here maybe. A little bit bigger anyway, but yeah, it's maybe the size of a quarter, diameter wise anyway. So we'll do that again. And just continue to wait, man. Definitely, today hasn't been as much action as the last trip out, at least to this point. But, I mean, it could change at any time. You just need some fish to work through, and you may have individual fish work through like that, or you may have a whole school come in and every rod just go down. You just never know, and it's just a matter of being there when they work through. So all right, we set back up again. Oh, that one's going down. Here we go again on this rod. Okay, all right, I think the bite's starting to pick up. Maybe that's 2 here back to back. I had a long wait between fish 1 and 2, but all right. Oh, look at this too. Let me show you here on the graph. Take a look at all them fish right there under us, and that's a school of bait right there above it too. We definitely, I wonder if they're following that school of bait. We've definitely got some under us right now though. This one here is in my hand. It's not going to be no monster. It's probably going to be about the same size as that last one, but it's encouraging to get 2 bites back to back. Not sure why this rod in particular got hit twice in a row, but nevertheless, yeah, he's about the same size, maybe a little bigger than the last. Fortunately, with the light tackle though, a fish this size, oh boy, he's wanting to get me soaking wet. Too cold for that today, fish. Fish this size are fun on the lighter tackle. The heavier tackle, a fish this size wouldn't do much for us. He's still wanting to thrash around. I know he is. Oh, there he went. Good, quick release. I may just go ahead. We've got enough shad. We don't have to be too conservative today. But this one here, hell, that's all tore up. And they did knock the innards out of it there. We'll just switch it out. I was gonna say we don't have to be conservative right now, but no longer than that bait had been down there, I thought it would be okay, but we'll just go ahead and switch it. Might as well. Get that cut up there. We're gonna do it just like we done the other here. There we go. We'll send it down as leaf blower man over there. I don't know if he's close enough for you to hear him, but It don't matter where I fish, what day of the week. Leaf blower man, lawnmower man, weed eater man, chainsaw man. There's always somebody getting a cameo appearance in these videos. It never fails, folks. Well, looky here. On this rod, I'm gonna set the hook on that thing. Yeah, he's got it swimming with it. We finally got this rod hit. This is the first tap, I think, on this rod today. The other rods have either caught fish or at least been getting musical rod with the small fish. This one here ain't been messed with. The only action this rod got was when I reeled it up to rebait. Another small though. We got some small fish. Them right there on the screen, I don't know if you can see them or not with the glare. They're probably this size here. We got a school of them coming through. Come over here, fish. Let's talk about what you've done. You got anything you want to tell these people? He said he ain't got nothing to tell you all. He's got a bad attitude right now because he didn't plan on coming up here to see us. He was just getting him a free meal. There ain't no free meals in life, fish. Everything's got a price. Nothing's truly free. Y'all tell him the ways of the world here as I get these pliers, because you know as well as I do, nothing is free. Everybody expects something in return. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Well, let's get us another bait. That one there, when I had spruced everything up, I had just put on a midsection. We got the headpiece over here, so I had just basically done this right here. I'd cut the... Oh, what's going on? Oh, look right here. The heavy rod. Oh, the heavy rod, y'all. It's going down. It's going down. I felt the kayak moving and I heard the line peeling. He was taking drag. All right, hey. All right, man. This is gonna be another better quality fish right here. Good timing on this too. We still had the camera going. Yeah, he's staying down there, man. I was trying to say, when I rebaited everything, I just put a body section on that one instead of a whole shad. But I did have a whole shad on this heavy tackle rod with just the slits in it, and we've got a better quality fish on it. Let's take our time here. Yeah, buddy, we've got some activity now. Y'all look, get your sunglasses. You're looking right into the sun. I need mine on too. Swim the other way, fish, so we can get spun around from that sun. It'll help us all. Yeah, he's wanting to stay down. I ain't felt this one rolling yet, so I don't know if this is going to be a blue or a flathead. You know what I'm hoping for. You know I want it to be a flathead. I want to get some flatheads. Now, the last trip, the flatheads were later in the morning. I got 3 in a row, but it was, gosh, I think it was, I don't know, 10:30, 11 o'clock, maybe later, when the flatheads work through. So if they're still kind of on that time period, we're still, it's still early. Whatever this is though, buddy, it's strong. He's a strong fish. This makes it worthwhile getting out here and sitting in the cold, folks. It wouldn't be bad today if the wind started to pick up a little bit, and it's a little chilly, but the sun, when it peeks out from behind the clouds, it's at least warm on your face. I still haven't felt this fish roll. This may be a flathead. I want it to be. You know I do. I think he's gotten our back line over here, our other one. It's fine, I needed to switch that out anyway. I'm pretty sure he's in it. He's going wherever he wanted to go. Oh no, I think he got in our other front. He's gotten both of our lines that are down there, folks. This fish has been a real jerk all of a sudden. We're gonna have a tangled mess. We're gonna have to untangle some stuff when we get this one up here. He better be worth it. He is. He is, folks. That's a nice blue. I thought it might be a flat, but it's blue. Let's see what kind of mess he's done with our lines here. Can we get anything untangled before we land him? Probably not. You danged old fish, you didn't have to do that. I think he done it intentionally. Now, here's what the bad part about it is. It ain't the tangle that bothers me. It's the fact we don't have any lines down there in case he's got friends with him. And he probably does. Okay, let's get him in. Biggest one of the morning so far. Look at the gut on him. Look at the belly on that thing. We're gonna be cutting some lines though. I'll tell you that right now. We definitely gonna be cutting some lines. In fact, I'm just gonna start right here before I unhook him and cut that one free. Goodness gracious, what a mess. What a mess, folks. If you're going to fish with this many lines in a kayak, get ready for some tangles. It's part of the game. We could avoid this with maybe fishing just 1 or 2 rods, but what's the fun in that, you know? There we go. We got him out to lines. I need my sunglasses. Whew, all right, a little bit better fish. He's got a gut on him. Hard fight too. Oh, it was fun. We gotta let him go though. We gotta get him out of here. Let's let him go right there. We gotta start cutting lines. He's done a number on us here, folks. I'm gonna have to, thank goodness we had that other line reeled up. He'd have probably gotten it too, but totally worth it. If you're gonna get a tangle, at least catch a big fish from it, right? So let's get started and get this done. That way we can get this mess undone here and get some more lines down. I'm gonna turn the camera on a second here, folks. Something's hit this rod and my line's all, there he is. There he is. It's like my line, it was at an angle. He's gonna be a tiny one though. Man, he's tiny. Smallest one of the morning. I knew my line, it just wasn't acting right. Pop that hook for me, fish. Tell him to unhook himself. He's barely flesh hooked right there. There he goes. Doggone it. Well, you know what though, that's perfect. I was just, boy, I'm dark on that screen. Let me look into the light here, folks. That right there, I thought something hit the other rod over. I think it's just me moving in the kayak. That's the first bite I've had now in about 2 hours. I thought it was really about to get turned on and it just went after that. So I don't know what happened. We just, maybe our window was what it was today and that's the fish that moved through. But I've been sitting here just twiddling thumbs for about 2 hours with just nothing going on. So I'm gonna pack up and get out of here. I was hoping just get one more bite to close out the video, and well, that looks like that's our bite. So I'm gonna get out of here, but it's a fun morning. We baited, we waited, we got some fish, got a couple good ones. Oh, my gosh. Something just, do you see that? Something right here up near the surface just snatched that head bait off there. That was just a couple feet down in the water column and something hit that thing. Well, we about had us another one. Well, maybe I've been fishing too damn deep. Maybe I need to have them right up here under the kayak, a couple feet under it. But nevertheless, y'all, we getting heck out of here. We got a couple good blues, Got several fish there throughout the morning. No flatheads, unfortunately, but you know, it is what it is. You know, I'm just, every trip I get a flathead is a kind of a bonus for me, if you will. So anyhow, I'm getting out of here. I'll see you next time. Thanks for coming with me today.